Jamie Dimon, Chairman of the Board and CEO of JPMorgan Chase and Company, recently made headlines when he said he expects U.S. interest rates could hit 6% in an interview with CNBC on Thursday. JPMorgan is one of the largest banks in the world with over $2.5 trillion in assets. And Jamie is well respected on Wall Street after 15 plus years. So we've seen in recent weeks, we had a very strong jobs report in January. We had PPI that came out stronger than expected. We recently had the PCE index report come out stronger than expected. Now, yes, all are down since mid last year, but they're not coming down fast enough. And we have still a very hawkish Jerome Powell saying that he's not going to let off the brake anytime soon. There might be another minimum quarter point interest rate increase over the next 3 meetings. That should pan out through April-June timeframe. So how is Jamie and JP Morgan going to benefit if interest rates continue to go up? Well, banks profit more when interest rates are higher by capitalizing on the discrepancy between the interest they pay to customers and the interest they may gain on investments. When investing in short-term interest rates, a bank may pay its customers 1% less than it makes. And so that's how banks make money. Yes, you can give them your money if you want, the current market value of interest, but then they're gonna go out and look for a higher interest rate return, and they might even give you less than the market value of interest rates that's going for. So nevertheless, high interest rates are favorable for banks. Let's see where the price of JP Morgan is headed next. So since the lows of October, JP Morgan has rallied along with the rest of the broader market. You have this area here where price is currently at the 140, right? That was resistance at one point, but I'm not going to mark that. On a lower time frame, price is in an uptrend. Let's go to the weekly chart. Okay. So when I look at the weekly chart, it is worth noting price is at a major support resistance level at 141. Here's why. We have price hitting this level that was resistance. You have price hitting that level again, pulls back, eventually breaches the level. Price returns to that level. Bounces higher, breaches it, price returns to the level, drops, price is back at the level. So maybe price is just pausing before moving higher. Maybe this is going to serve as resistance again. You could see that price did bounce off the 8 simple or 13 simple moving average. Okay, let's go down to the daily chart. The only level of interest I see on the daily would be the 122 level. So let's mark that. Denote that in blue for the daily, where we had a rally in price. Price was pausing and then a rally continued, taking out this pivot high. Volume was okay, not the greatest. So I won't mark it as daily buyers, but it's worth denoting. Alright, let's see what price is looking like on the upside. Yeah, I don't really see anything special. Price might just be pulling back, kind of like what it did in November. Alright, you had this bull flag before price resumed. Is price heading up for another bull flag? This time might be different, right? Because it is at a major support resistance level. So we just have to see how things go. This long range green candle was a pop on earnings, and that was in late January. You had profit takers moving price back to the origin of the move higher. You have earnings again in April, so you have there's about 2 months before the next earnings announcement is scheduled. So we just have to wait for price to tell us what direction it wants to go next, but right now there's no trade setup. We just have to wait a week or two. But if I was to pull back to the weekly chart, if we do break out, target would be at the 152 level. If we do break down, I have a target at the 120 level. So let's put short-term target at the 152 to the upside. Downside, we have a target at 128. If price breaks down. So that's the assessment on JPMorgan. Again, it loves high interest rates. If rates continue to go higher, then I would anticipate a breakout. To get to the short-term target at 152. Until next time.